Well, my name is Nicholas Ireys. I am a blacksmith working in downtown Baltimore. We are right now in my shop, which is in a neighborhood called Old Town, which is just a couple minutes away from the Inner Harbor. And this is a blacksmith shop. And I am mainly a blacksmith. I dabble in several other disciplines. I also use glass in my work, but I mostly work in steel or wrought iron. I use traditional blacksmithing techniques to heat the metal and shape the metal using force and heat. And that allows me to move the material more like you would move clay as opposed to like Legos, which is mostly what welders do. So the piece that I'm doing for the hotel is a figurative piece. It is a figure that represents somebody inviting you into the hotel. It will stand at the top of the stairs in the main lobby, and it's pretty much meant to act as a welcoming figure or character that ushers people into the main lobby. I had only been living in York for a short time, but I was able to really kind of get an idea and a sense of the type of art that most of the people that live or visit York really like. And I decided to go with something that was a bit more direct in its concept and chose a figure to really represent that idea of welcoming. In the research that I was doing for the York Hotel project, I really was exposed to a lot of the history that really York represents and embraces, and it's a very rich history. So it's quite an honor to be a part of a project like this. Not to mention, it's a beautiful building, and the renovations look spectacular that I've seen so far, and it's just great to be a part of that and have a chance to show a little bit of my own artwork into this larger project. I feel a really interesting connection to York because it is such an industrial city or industrial town with all the old steel buildings there. As a blacksmith, there's a lot of really rich inspiration in what we call the Rust Belt, which is kind of that southern central Pennsylvania area. And York absolutely is part of that. So it's interesting the time that I spent there being a part of that industrial kind of setting or landscape. Not only being able to take the actual materials that York is actually made of, but also the industrial visual inspiration, which lend to this type of work as far as blacksmithing goes.